Gotten a full night's sleep after basically playing till midnight. I might have played a little bit longer after I stopped streaming, but oh man, this game is actually really good. Let me just go ahead and get the game ready here. I did go ahead and I did the quest to unlock the warrior and sorcerer vocations. It was really short. It was literally just go over to a. It was literally just going over to a goblin camp and just picking them up. So didn't miss much from me doing a little grinding off stream, so to speak. uh, Also, I did hear that there is a hack, I mean, if you want to even call it that, that you can set Dragon's Dogma to high priority in the task manager. If I forget how you do that. Maybe I need to wait for it to actually finish opening. But I heard that if you set it to high priority, people are getting like 15, 20 more frames. Yeah, seriously. It's not that big. I mean, so when you change vocations, you actually get like a free kit of armor and gear to match the new vocation. So my armor does look different, to be fair. But it's literally just like starting warrior armor and like some plate mail that I had. So it's really not that intense. Like I'm still saving up to get one of the better swords. And I gave my pawn some random clothes that I found along the way. I mean, how unstable could my system really get if I try changing the priority of critical functions while playing a brand new game that pushes my system to its limits while also streaming and running like 40 tabs open in Chrome? I don't see what could possibly go wrong. It's all perfectly reasonable to me. Oh, the game has to compile some shaders, I guess. So I guess I'm gonna chill out here in the chatting screen for a little bit longer. Let me just make sure everything's running properly. Oh god, I need to sneeze. Aha. I made it to the mute button in time. You'll never know that I actually sneezed just then. Uh, Dankeschön. Uh, Man, where is... I saw somebody posting this, and now I can't find the post anymore about the FPS hack. I'm trying to find where it was. Also, I saw that the game has launched to amazing, mostly negative reviews on Steam. Oh man, and honestly, I can't fully disagree because there is definitely some nonsense going on because like so Capcom's been doing this weird thing for like a while now, like basically ever since their big resurgence with RE7, where like they take these amazing, massive, fully single player games and then they just shove microtransactions into them for I mean, we know the reason, but like there's no there's not even a slight hint of a real justification beyond, fuck you, give me money. Um, but it's like Devil May Cry 5 was probably the silliest one of them because like you could buy red orbs with real money in Devil May Cry 5. But it's a single player game. You could just hack your save file and give yourself 99 million red orbs in like a second. Like I did it like in a minute. It was so easy. And then the game has no defense against that cuz it's single player. Also, yeah, it's so a lot of people are overblowing how bad the macro transactions are in Dragon's Dogma. It's just as pointless as all the others. Like Resident Evil 4 had them. Like I said, Devil May Cry 5, and now this. And the thing is that like for example, there's a $2 character edit voucher, and it lets you edit your character just fully from the ground up, like you're just making a new one. Except you can also do that at any barbershop in game for like barely any money. Like, and it's the exact same level of customization. In fact, I think there's more because like in the character creator you can't do things like dye your hair and stuff, but at the barbershop you can. So I think that the barbershop is actually like better than the character voucher. And it's the same with everything else. Like, yes, they sell like port stones, but like you could find plenty of them. But yeah, I think that yes, one thing that people have been complaining about for a while is the fact that there's only one save file. I get not letting people reload earlier saves. That's one thing. Like hell, Dark Souls does that, right? All the FromSoft games force you to have one save file per character, but they still let you have multiple characters. It is kind of silly, in my opinion, that they're limiting you to one save file, period. And to be fair, I think the only reason people are having trouble deleting them is that they forget Steam Cloud saves exist. So if all you do is delete your save file, it just reloads the save from the Steam Cloud. So that's not actually, I think, Capcom's fault. I think that's just people not knowing how save files on Steam work. But the fact that you're limited to one save file period is a problem, I think, that really shouldn't be one. I remember, because to be fair, the first game was like that too, and the justification was that they didn't want people just overloading their servers with millions of extra pawns, because your pawns are saved online so that they can be lent out to other players. Yeah, it's the pawn info is stored on Capcom servers, not the player info, from what I've seen. I think there's some confusion going around. But like people have been able to like edit their characters and stuff locally. It's just that like the Steam Cloud is like screwing them up, I think. It's not actually that, because yeah, people have already been modding their save files locally by people who know how to actually do it properly. There's a lot of confusion and wires getting crossed. It's been a very hectic launch for this game, to say the least. But yeah, it's just been chaos. It's a great game. I just wish it didn't have all this nonsense surrounding it. Yeah, I mean, there's no shame in holding off for like, a few weeks, a few months. I'm sure there'll definitely be some performance updates, in order to make the towns run better. I mean, I'm still surprised at how well it's running on my machine, which is like, I've got a 2080, so like my machine's not exactly low end, but I am like 2 generations of graphics cards behind the current. And it's still running fine outside of towns. It's really just the towns that are a problem. Now, to be fair, I know combat can happen in towns. So if we get to that point, that could be an issue. But we'll see what happens. Okay, looks like the game is running now. Let me see if I can find that optimized thing. Also, a lot of people's performance issues are mostly due to the processor, not the graphics card. To be fair, uh, oh yeah, no, it's definitely pre-ordering is basically a scam. Like, there's almost no reason to actually pre-order a game these days. Um, like, especially in a world of digital downloads where there's no like physical stock. Like back in 2005, when you're trying to buy like Luigi's Mansion or something or whatever, and like the GameStop only has 5 copies, then yeah, I understand pre-ordering to make sure you get one. Um, but kind of a different deal these days when you can just go down to the eShop and download it. Yes, a huge meme in the lead up to release was uh we need. Oh my god, what was it? We can't just optimize the men. We need to optimize the women and children too. Oh my god. There's so many memes about like just killing every NPC. People playing as Thanos. I do what I must. It's so funny. Okay. Oh, here it is in the details panel of the task manager. Priority. I don't see a way to set priority. Compatibility? No. General. Go to details? Ah, there we go. Set priority. High. Yes. Okay. So let's see what that does. This game really doesn't like my CPU. Let me see if there's anything else that is using up. EA, what are you doing here, EA? Get out of here. I don't need you eating up 5% of my CPU. It's because I was recording footage from Wild Hearts earlier, and I think I left the launcher open. Okay, there we go. Saved a few CPU percentage points. Okay. We'll see if that does anything to improve the frame rate. I've also heard, okay, NVIDIA control panel. Let me see here. Uh, Here we go, NVIDIA control panel. It's not coming up. Okay, whatever. Well, I think that this might help on its own. Wild Hearts does not have great performance. I also, if I'm being perfectly honest, it's really not that great of a game. Um, I actually I was recording it for the video I uploaded just before Dragon's Dogma came out, and I was kind of using it as a counter example of moveset design because there's a lot of the weapons feel like they were trying to ape Monster Hunter's design, but they didn't understand why Monster Hunter's weapons are so good. And so, like, well, one of the weapons I broke down in the video is the Nodachi. And the Nodachi is like, it's clearly the greatsword stand-in. And it's supposed to be this whole thing where, like, you have your light attacks, your charge attacks, your mobility attacks, that kind of stuff. But they're all set to different buttons. And it's like, could not the light attack and the charge attack just be the same button? And then maybe we could use that third button to do something else? And then, like, you could attack while charging, but it's the exact same attacks as the normal basic attacks. So it's like, maybe mix it up a little bit. Maybe while you're charging, your attacks do different things. So that, like, we get a little bit more variety in the moveset. But instead, no, it's just these 3 attacks, and that's it. And it's spread out across 3 different buttons with no versatility. Yeah, maybe. I mean, like, I don't think it's an awful game, and there are definitely better aspects to it. Like, I think the Parasol is a great weapon. The Parasol is, I think, the closest out of any of the weapons to playing like a Monster Hunter weapon. It's got a really cool parry. Its primary attacks are basic, bread and butter combo. Its secondary attacks have good utility because they get you up into the air, and then it has like cool air combos. It has really good synergy, and I think it plays really well. But most of the other weapons they feel like they didn't quite understand the assignment. The worst offender, in my opinion, is the Katakuri Staff, which sucks because it's the one I was looking forward to most. Because it's this weapon that can like change between like so many different forms, and it does all these different things. And so it's like, oh yeah, it's just like Charge Blade, right? Like it's gonna have all this different utility, and it's like, no, the weapons are functionally identical. You just mash the attack button, and then when they glow, you just change to the next one. And that's it. It's basically just a fancy animation for a 5-hit combo. And that just circles around. And, like, it talk about missing the point of the assignment. Like, and maybe it's because I like those more complicated weapons. But like, I feel like even somebody who exclusively plays like Greatsword in World would find the weapons in Wild Hearts to feel overly simplistic. Again, apart from the Parasol. Like, it just because every weapon in Monster Hunter is so interesting and nuanced, and then every weapon in Wild Hearts just feels like a 3-hit combo with a super. Like, I don't know. I wanted to like Wild Hearts so much because I love Monster Hunter. So it's like, more Monster Hunter is good. Like, I'm not hating on it because I'm a Monster Hunter fanboy. But that also means that it has to live up to my expectations as a Monster Hunter fan, and it just doesn't. Okay. This time I remember to turn on the game audio. Let's stop complaining about games and actually play a good one, though.
Follow me, Master. Our next task awaits.
Okay.
On to the nearest location.
Okay, frame rate in town is still not great. It does feel a little bit better, though. Actually, I think that the priority did help. But it's still not amazing. Oh, I played Dauntless and immediately hated it. For many of the same reasons.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
Because Dauntless came out... Oh, what? Oh, wait, excuse me, something's happening.
Not particularly exciting, eh? I mean, it's the sort of thing you hear bandied about the tavern every other night, isn't it? I'd heard tell of a beggar doing well for himself, so I came out here to learn his ways. Haven't learned much, that's for sure. And by the look of it, he doesn't appear to be making much for his efforts, neither. So where's all his coin coming from, then? Makes a man wonder, it does.
Why does it keep switching to PC controls?
Come, I'll lead the way.
Okay, this is annoying. Give me a second. Button mapping. Is there a way to just, like, only display? Hmm. What is going on? It's like... Okay, there we go. No.
Treat your ears to a
Okay.
tale by a
I think...
master
Whatever, I think it fixed itself.
And should my story entertain you? Nay,
Huh, that was weird.
it shouldn't.
But yeah, no, the weapons in Dauntless... I think the weapons in Dauntless make the weapons in Wild Hearts look like Monster Hunter weapons. to put it in the most obtuse way possible. Like, it's just like, because weapons in Monster Hunter feel like you're improvising on the fly. Each attack naturally flows into the next one for really smooth and satisfying combos. And so as a result, you do things like you're swinging with your primary, and then something's coming at you, and so you do your secondary attack to slide under it without even having a break in the combo. And then you transition into your next attack straight out of that without missing a beat. Meanwhile, in Dauntless, each weapon has a very, very fixed set of combos. And so it's like, are you doing sword combo A or sword combo B? And like, that's it. And if you're not doing either, then you're just doing nothing. There we go. I will take some healing. Oh, never mind. But yeah, Dauntless just wasn't very fun, in my opinion. Come on, Herb.
Conserve my strength.
No, I don't. Go away. I don't need you.
Follow me.
These pawns are so eager to serve me. But yeah, stiff is definitely a good way to describe what I'm talking about with Dauntless. You could take on a troll. Ow. Oh, there we go. It's coming over. It's coming down. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, that's really the problem with all of these Monster Hunter likes, is that they seem to see Monster Hunter as just a collection of weapons and monsters, and don't really see the depth that each of those things have that make them so good. Because there's so much that goes into each weapon and why it feels the way it does.
Seems we have enraged ourselves.
Might we not use their rage to our advantage?
Come on. There we go. I love this Skyward Sunder thing. It's so good. I almost forgot I got this earlier. Ow. Wow, that didn't even, like, send me not flying or anything. I love how much stagger resistance the warrior gets.
The enemy slows. We must not give him a chance to recover.
Oh, he's going down.
Our quarry shall fall.
There we go. I like how the music changes when you're on the last health bar. Oh, I froze him. Oh. Excuse me, sir. Sir. I would like to be on your face.
Just says we won't try. Find my magic sword. Might
There we go. Oh, that was a good one.
our foe is control attack.
No better time to strike. Strike fast, and our quarry shall fall.
Yeah, unsurprisingly, this game that is also made by Capcom is far closer to Monster Hunter than any of these Monster Hunter lookalikes have ever gotten. Easy peas. Man, this game's combat is so good. And like, I've only played this game for like 3 or 4 hours. There's still so much more.
Find place to harvest some ingredients. No harm in picking a few. Freshly rested as we are, this battle
Nope.
ought to be in our favor.
We must not let down our guard.
The arisen has been drenched.
I don't think so. I think that goblin might be dead. He did get struck by like 4 lightning bolts and then have a giant flaming sword dropped on his face. He might not be okay. Okay, Herb, lead the way. Also, I love this system of having your pawns lead when they like know a quest. Oh man, that's so good. These sword swings just feel so satisfying.
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
The only downside to the strategy of just tanking everything is that your maximum health does get hit pretty hard. Oh, hello, wolves. Are you coming at me? But I did hear that one of the warrior augments that you can get just basically reduces the penalty for taking too much damage. So I'm looking forward to getting that. There we go. And the high five. Okay, Herb. Lead the way.
I'll lead the way.
Thank you. Oh, more wolves. I heard they hunt in packs.
You have wronged me, and so yourself. Can't be such a slipper as like hiding.
Okay. And we're
I owe you
good.
a great debt. For you, as a token of my appreciation.
Is it money? It's money and a flower.
Let me get that.
Or I think one of my friends might have just picked one. It would be kind of fun if random NPCs that even you do quests for are also just other people's spawns. Like, that might have actually been... Oh, you mean the voice actress? I mean, it could have been.
When charged, be sure to avoid open flame.
Ow! And we're good. Oh, I think this is the cave where I, found the greatsword. I guess we're going back.
Now, what might that be? We ought to take a closer look.
Nope, another wolf.
None the worse for wear.
Get out of here, wolf.
Leaving so soon? But we've scarcely begun exploring.
'Tis not for you to question the Arisen's judgment.
Is this, No, we'll say we don't need to go here. We need to go halfway across the map. Yeah, we're heading north, it looks like. Wow, I've just been going like in a big circle, haven't I? Oh, this is the cave. Okay, so there's something deeper in the cave that I didn't get to, I guess. Okay then.
I pose we scour this place anew. Who knows what we might find?
Indeed. Let us know if we can be of assistance, Arisen.
Hey, can you light my sword on fire again for light?
Forgive me, but I cannot guide you from here.
Okay, fine. Oh yeah, the map is very stylish. It's like Elden Ring in many ways, where it was like actually a hand-drawn map. I always liked it when games do that. Compared to Skyrim, where it's just like literally just a render from above.
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait right there.
Guess we might as well go up. This is a pretty tight cave for a giant sword, but this isn't Goblin Slayer, so I should be fine. Plus, I already cleared out most of this cave, so... Yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of chests that are already open, because this is literally where I already was previously. I need to keep going up. Huh. I don't think I went up here previously. Oh boy, oh that's bridge does not have very much structural integrity. No, I guess I was already up here.
We are none of us alike in vocation.
Our respective abilities are unique as well.
Let us utilize our individual strengths wherever possible.
I can sense health bars through the wall. I guess that's why I keep getting random little bits of experience, is because these health bars, whatever enemies are over there are dying. The capital called Grand Soren. A world map. There we go. Vernworth. 'Cause, 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 ' It looks like is the capital. I think Grand Soren was mentioned earlier.
It's done.
What? What?
I concur.
What? Okay. I did it. I don't know what just happened. I think that there must be some other monster in here
Follow
killing
me,
the
Master.
goblins.
Our next task awaits. Shall
I-
I lead you to the location nearest here, Arisen? We were to make for Har village, as I recall. It is not far from here.
I think they said in promo material that it's a parallel world to the first game. So, like, I think there are some characters that are shared, but, like, they're not beholden to, like, make things one-to-one like the first game. Which, you know, like, that's probably the best way to do it. Like I said, in many, many ways, this game is a straight-up soft remake. With just, like, a bunch of new stuff added. Well, that was some glorious cave combat, I guess. Lead the way, Herb. And yeah, to be fair, Elden Ring probably wouldn't take too kindly to swinging these kinds of swords in a cave this small, but Elden Ring at least has bigger caves. Slightly bigger caves. Caves that are so big that they have night skies in them. It was probably a marketing thing.
I knew we'd put that cave behind us.
Where they were like, you know, if we name it 2, more people will think it's a new thing, even if they're a fan of the first one. Whereas if they named it Remake, people might, like, think of it, I don't know. It's silly, but, you know, I'm not gonna complain. Also, for all I know, there's a million references to the first game that are going way over my head. Like, I'm actually curious. Like, I might not stream tomorrow, so I can watch other people's streams to know, like, what the game is like for people who are more familiar with the first one. Oh, I was not needed for that fight. Okay, Herb, lead the way. Go, Herb. Oh, and by the way, currently, I should probably mention some context. My current quest is to go around culling some monsters in the local area to earn favor in the capital, because the knight that was faking incredulity against me, who was totally actually on my side, needs me to earn favor so I can gain an audience and potentially out the false arisen in the capital. So that's what I'm currently doing. Is I'm culling the local monster population.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
In order to try and oh, was that a griffin? In order to try and win favor.
Some ingredients.
No harm in picking a few.
Now I hear a griffin. Oh, what? I keep hearing an ominous noise. Oh, there's one. You know what? We can take you on.
We have no means.
Oh, it's the drop king.
Such single-mindedness makes our enemies predictable, but not necessarily easier to counter.
There we go. Lit him on fire.
Attack now! While the Ogre's attention is fixed on its favourite prey.
Oh, that's a really satisfying move to use. Where are you going? Oh, he stole my sorcerer. You get back here.
You had best rid yourself of that slime with all haste.
Ah, that right where the sun don't shine.
Enchantment of cold to freeze our foes. It is a foe's working passion. Naught save our best will do.
Oh, what? Oh, there he is. You get off of that thing. Oh, not onto my sorcerer,
It seems we have been
ideally.
Might we not use their rage to our...
Okay, let me get my sorcerer back.
I am saved.
Okay, sorcerer's back up. Mage is healing everybody. Oh, where's this asshole? There we go.
First and foremost, we want to knock it off balance. Prove a much easier target than lying prone.
This battle will demand all our strength. We must stand together if we are to achieve victory.
There we go, right in the face. Knocked him on his ass. Let me get on top of this guy.
We can open him. Focus your attack.
This, I think I got him.
And our quarry shall fall.
Understood.
Oh, he wants me. Oh god, what is he doing to me? Oh, he's got glowing eyes. Hey Xena, could you cast that like light spell real quick? 'Cause it's getting dark. Got him right as he took off.
Fall back, and I will heal you with my magic.
There we go. There's the light spell. Thank you. Oh, oh god, I've been picked up. This is fine. Oh, Jesus. Oh my god, and he threw me into the water. Oh, it was going so well up to that point. They will be revived momentarily, but they are the exception. Pawns will become forfeit, and all their living creatures... oh god, let me out. I don't want to be here. Ah, crap. I drowned in shoulder-deep water. Okay. Okay, it's not that punishing. Where did he go? There you are.
We must do whatever we can to knock it off.
Oh god, the drop kick.
It's certainly worth a try.
Really? Now?
Can we get that light spell again?
We must make the most of this opportunity.
Oh, there it is. Man, darkness is like really dark. You get back here. Ah, damn it, just short. Yeah, this game's music is pretty great. Oh, hey, that's a random civilian. You give that back. Ah, he's so fast. You come back here. I did not give you permission to just eat that guy. Well, hey, a random party. Joining the fun.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. And by magic, you your weapon, fury of the elements.
Oh, look at that finisher. That was a good finisher. That was a great finisher. I loved that.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Hello, random citizens. These are definitely other players' pawns.
You looking for a fight?
Oi!
Okay, Herb.
Over here, if you would.
Thank you. Please guide us through the darkness. That fight was a little bit more hectic than I expected, but I think it was worth it in the end.
No rest for the weary. We'll be hard pressed to find victory. Cannot heal our wounds.
I like how my charge attacks are so slow that my mage can enchant my weapons before I'm done charging them. It's kind of rad.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
Oh, hello.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. These fiends are only truly defeated when their skulls are smacked beyond repair.
Did we get him? Nope. There we go. Oh, there's another one. I don't think so. Okay, so the archer is shooting the skulls to like kill them permanently. Yeah, I'm not terribly shocked to see that a lot of pawns are references to other things. I still love the idea of somebody having a mage pawn whose mage is House from, like, the Doctor show. Arv Village. Yeah, House Mage is great.
This way, Master.
Oh, you've come to a dangerous place. Scaly beasts make this their den. We've been dispatched to cull them.
Well, I'm here.
A small force ventured inside, though I've seen neither hide nor hair of them since. Seems the battle is hard won. I'll not stop you if you wish to explore, but don't look for my aid if aught goes awry.
I think we got this.
Here we are.
Ooh, a port crystal. Cool. And some food. Okay. Roboron. That's a tongue twister.
We have not been thorough, but there is something to be said for returning when we are refreshed.
'Tis
Okay.
vital we know our limits. No treasure is worth risking our necks over.
Say, where is the actual cave full of lizards? Because all I see is a bunch of instant death water. Ah, here it is. Oh, that's a awkward entrance to a cave. These caves are really claustrophobic compared to a lot of games. They do not give you a lot of
Danger
breathing
might
room.
lurk anywhere. Wear every shadow and mind the ceiling.
Fine. There's a haze over my eyes.
See you later,
Can anyone
Bubblegum.
hear me? We need help. I don't want to fall here.
Damn blizzard! Is this where I'm to draw my last? But son it!
Oh god. Thanks for the heal. Send them flying into the air. God, I love that so much. Oh god, his tail.
You truly are formidable, Arisen.
Okay.
I am in your debt, sir. Thanks to your valor, I shall live to fight another day.
Good to hear it.
I am saved.
Is there nothing we can do about this obstacle?
Answering Pawn's suggestions with Go will immediately make... After Pawn makes a suggestion, will prompt them to follow through with their idea, guide you to a location, or assist you with a task. Ah!
If a ranged attack is needed, you can count upon my aim. I would gladly be of aid, Arisen.
Ah, yeah. Oh, okay. Would you mind trying that again? You almost had it. Come on, there you go. You got it.
Trey, allow me to open yon chest.
And it's a fairy stone.
Allow me to check whether there's aught nearby.
Keep your ears pricked all the same. Our foes might well use this chance to sneak up on us.
My sorcerer skills could improve our situation. Might
Okay.
I be of assistance?
Now run it back to me. There we go. That is kind of a cool system right there. Being able to just say, like, oh yeah, go ahead. And then your pawns just, like, do stuff.
It is uncommonly rare, this. I look forward to informing my own master of its finding when I return beyond the rift.
And yeah, that's them telling you about how it's like, oh hey, you found something. Well, that's the monster hunter right there. And a chest. Savagery
One never can have
extract.
too many of these.
Let us take care when and how we put them to use.
Okay, so there's some... Okay, we need to get up there.
Follow me, Master. Our next task awaits. On to the nearest location.
We need to kill these
We need to
lizards.
make for Hard Village, as I recall. Not far from here.
There we go. God, that never gets old.
Let my magics grant you an elemental rune.
Oh, don't push me off that cliff. I don't think so. That's what I thought. Sneak into this healing bubble real quick.
Our task is complete.
Splendid.
Some ore, get some chests. There's a lot of eggs here. Oh yeah, breaking parts is always such a fun mechanic in games. Honestly, it's something I should have probably talked about in my combat video. Because it's a good way to encourage the player to go after different things. Because like in Monster Hunter, like you spend phases of the fight going like, okay, let me try to break its head. Okay, I'm going to go for trying to cut off the tail now. You know, and it's like you have different objectives that you set for yourself as you fight.
It is overly narrow here and ill-suited to combat.
Let us proceed with caution.
It's always, and then it's always satisfying to actually get that part break and then have it change the way that your enemy fights. You know, like when you cut off Rathian's tail and then all of a sudden her, you know, really annoying tail whip has a lot shorter of a reach.
Another encounter? I ill like this. We're already hard pressed from our previous engagement. I grant you Briar's blade. Use it well.
And you can just take a guy for a ride with that move.
Efficiency at its best.
Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
Okay. Oh, more ore. And more ore. Cool. Yeah, this cave just has... Okay, it finally looped back on itself, so I think we're good to go now. Oh wait, there's still the other path. Oh god, the claustrophobia. Suddenly being 7 foot tall is not a great advantage. Let's see, where does this lead? Oh, it's getting more spacious. That's always a good sign. Oh, hello, ominous lizards. See, where are they? There you are.
Here, an enchantment of cold that frees us
Oh, and I froze him. Solid.
Stay with me, Elizabeth. Wait right there.
Ah, good. Like how they were just like ominously like groaning at me.
We could obtain some rare materials here, if it pleases you, Master.
Well spotted. Shall we see what we can find? Aught has changed since last we came. I hope this does not bode ill.
What can be the cause? This
That's one
demands
more.
further investigation.
Okay. Oh, Wakestone Shard. Cool. Another free revive. Okay, this might be a dead end. Although there is one
That
more
looks
free shit.
promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Saurian Scale Cape. Cape of layered Saurian leather. That's a look. I'll take it. Kind of wish it was a little bit longer in the back, but, you know.
There are innumerable corners where an enemy might conceal themselves here.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Can I climb this? Huh. It doesn't feel like I'm supposed to. Yeah, I'm not. Plus, it doesn't look like you can even do anything on the other side. I think this is just meant to tease. Like, maybe there's another bigger cave later on that has the other side. And this is just meant to, like, prepare you for that. Okay, let's try to figure out how to get out of this thing. Huh. Oh, does that one still have stuff?
This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Okay. I think we've successfully cleared this out. So now we just need to meet back up with the captain, tell him that we saved all of his people, because we're awesome. And then go back to the capital and
Let me get that.
figure out what's going on with this whole double arisen thing. And also, like, drop off half my inventory, because I'm already, like, heavily encumbered. I am carrying a lot of ore from this cave.
Water is nigh invisible in this gloom. No, what's up there? I can't make much out from here, but I have a feeling it will be worth the climb. Master, I believe I could be of aid here.
Oh, they're just
Glad
going
you
after the
regained
chest
the
again.
Now to report to Captain Brandt. I take it you've some business with this person. Then pray, follow me.
There we go. Come on. Come on. There we go. Yeah, this cave's entrance is so awkward.
You went in there to save my fellow soldiers. Well now.
You're welcome.
I underestimated you, friend. I shall send word of your deeds to the captain.
It's even better. It's literally just Shadow the Hedgehog
You've done well this day.
in this
I thank you.
realistic fantasy
We'll
game.
see to the rest of this mess. You need not trouble yourself further.
Over here, if you would.
Okay. Let me double check what my actual active quest is. Okay, yeah, so we're going back to the city, so... Actually, can't we just use this?
This isn't the way to our destination, but I presume you've a new one in mind. Lead on.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
So, like, can I not use this to go, or do I have to actually... Okay, I think these are just receivers. They don't actually, Yeah, I think you have to actually use a waystone, or whatever it's called. Port crystal, or something, every time you want to fast travel.
Hold, sir. I'd rethink pressing onward if I were you. The village is crawling with saurians.
Well, I just killed like 12 of them, so I think I'm good.
Forgive me. I didn't mean to startle you. I used to call this place home, you see, in times more peaceful.
Don't worry, I was profoundly unstartled.
You're the Arisen, are you? Well, that's something.
That is why I was
We
unstartled.
were hoping to reclaim our village, but it doesn't seem we'll have much luck. We fled when the dragon attacked some days past, thinking we'd return once the baleful thing was gone. Easier said than done, clearly. In our absence, a bask of saurians have made our homes their own.
A Basque? I guess that makes sense. They probably sunbathe a lot. That's...
What are we to do? The guards not like to send soldiers all the way out here.
Well, I'll just kill them all.
Ah, but mayhap they need
Yes,
more.
let me murder them all.
You are the Arisen, aye? Could we trouble you to aid us in our hour of need?
Yes.
Please, sir, do something, anything about the saurians infesting our village.
Saurians abound, Master. Be on your guard.
There, Master! Saurian! ISIS our ally. ISIS state.
Oh my god. I just love it when enemy attacks just send enemies flying.
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait right there.
Ah, got the tail too.
We'd best report back.
Is the
Oh, was that it?
Arisen. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
There was like 3 of them.
We shall
You couldn't
all
handle
be
that?
able to return to our homes at last. I can hardly wait to bring these tidings to the other villagers. I dare say we'll have this place livable again ere long. I cannot thank you enough. Long will you be known as a friend to our village. If you happen to pass by, do come visit us, won't you? I should like for you to see this place as 'twas afore the dragon's attack. For your sake, as well as ours, we'll do our utmost to see the village restored.
With this, the peril has passed. Still, perhaps we ought to visit the village again anon, just to be certain.
True enough.
That is kind of cool that it's like, you saved the village, now we have to actually spend, like, multiple in-game days rebuilding. So it's not just like a thing that just happens instantly, magically. So here. Our village beach. We could probably rest, actually, while we're at it. We've gotten a few good licks in. Oh, there's just a Saurian sleeping right here. Let me,
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
There we go. Oh, and he's frozen. Oh.
Well
And the
done,
high five. And there's a beetle. Gimme. I must eat all of the beetles. Consume beetle. I do like that these camping kits aren't consumable. I mean, it makes sense. It's a tent. Let's see here. I guess I don't have anything to really equip. I've got a lot of points, though, to spend. How close must I be to leveling up? I mean, leveling up my vocation, I should say. Status. Oh yeah, my defense is off the charts, it looks like. Vocation. There we go. So yeah, I'm rank 4. Okay, so it looks like after rank 4 it starts to drop off in how quick you get new ranks. So, I want to at least get to rank 5. I mean, I'll probably take Warrior to full. Just because I'm liking it quite a bit. But eventually I'm going to transition to Mystic Spear Hand, so we'll see how that goes. Looks like it's this way to the capital, so... Onwards and outwards. Oh, was that a chest? It was. Ah, with money in it.
Arisen, are you all right?
Just a little bit low on stamina, don't worry. Just had to catch my breath. Their branches,
This looks as if
Jasper.
it would fetch a hefty sum.
Whether or not we make the sale is for the Arisen to decide.
I guess it is a gemstone. Nope, another one. They definitely took some direct inspiration from Monster Hunter by giving the Greatsword this shoulder barge attack.
I'll combine my magic
Oh,
with yours.
that was just a sleeping one. I thought it was dead. Into the lightning bolt. Lots of lizards over here.
I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location?
Ah. Thank you,
I'd
Herb.
wager this ought to be.
Oh, and we got harpies.
Wait to fire.
I mean, I'll try to hit them, but, you know, usually it's the rest of my party covers these flying enemies for me. Ah, man. Yeah. Having two spellcasters and an archer does make these flying enemies kind of trivial. It's called shoring up your weaknesses. I definitely did it on purpose.
We're here, and none the worse for wear.
Yep. And I got the chest.
Methinks this will be of interest to Captain Brandt. Shall we go inform him? If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek.
Good. This...
Pray, follow me.
Oh, hello. Oh, we got another one of these guys.
Bear in mind that the brute will seek out women with unwavering persistence.
Such single-mindedness makes our enemy predictable, but not necessarily powerful.
I like how, like, the Greatsword is treated as basically having AoE attacks.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Right there.
Hey, you stop that.
Attack now, while the ogre's attention is fixed on its favorite prey. Do hurry.
There we go. Charge up a good
Yourself with that slime with
skyward lunge. There we go.
onslaught, and the behemoth will soon topple.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. Thank you. Right. Let my magic run.
Hey, you get back here.
Worthy of fortune. Not save our best will do.
These guys are chumps. They just have a lot of health. Oh, hey, you stop killing my guide. There we go. Ah, damn.
Our foe has been thrown off balance.
There is no better
Perfect. Let me get on top of him. Oh, that hurt. Oh, it's got the 3 hit. Like I got a hit on the stab, the twist, and the pull. Come on, Herb. We need you alive. Get into that healing bubble. There we go. Oh god. Oh, that hurt.
It seems we have enraged our foe.
Might we not use their rage to our advantage?
Oh, Herb's dead. Herb, I'm gonna need you to be a little bit less dead. Okay, well, he's off balance. I should have a window. There we go. Ah, just in time. No, come on, get up. Get up. Thank you. I missed. Ah, come on. Hey, stop missing.
I grant you fire's blade. Use it well.
Enemy slows. Perhaps we tire them out.
We must not give them a chance to recover.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Ah, come on, come on. The triple hit. There we go. I've been getting some pretty cinematic finishes to these fights. Okay, Herb, I'm gonna need you to be less dead again.
Confidence and cooperation gave us an edge against our foe.
Ford, you're like to grow overburdened if you keep picking up every little trinket you find.
But I need every little trinket I find. Oh. Hello.
Ice is our ally against such foes. You'll want to remove that slime, and soon.
Oh, okay, Xeno ranked up. She's now mage 6. We'll have to check out what new stuff she got.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
What's up there? I can't make much out from here, but I've a feeling 'twill be worth the climb.
Go get it. I'm not the one that can levitate. Where are you going? Oh. What is my pawn doing over there? Okay.
Ice's
Oh.
sting is yours to wield.
I was say I didn't realize they were fighting people over here. I guess they were just doing some long distance enchanting. There we go. Oh, we still got more? Another one?
Fire is not its weakness.
There's
but
what- there
its
they are.
strength.
Let's save our fire magics for another time.
Come on. Oh, is there like a slime? Ow! That is a straight up slime. Huh. I didn't expect to see slimes in this game. I don't know what to really expect from them. This feels like it's hurting me. Oh yeah, I'm like stuck in it. Where's my pawn? There's my pawn. Oh god. Oh god, the slimes. Oh, they're consuming me. Oh, I'm dead. I did not think of all the things to kill me that slimes would be one of them. Oh, that was a good one. Okay, let me revive Xena.
Forgive me for being a
Okay.
Let my magic imbue your
I'm guessing ice magic would be good against this. Because, like, you could freeze the slime and then shatter it. At least that's the logic I would use. Okay. Whew. Everybody okay?
I'll pick that up. We might have need of it.
Ooh. This has certainly been an interesting course of events. Is that a leech? That is one hell of a leech.
Really now, what are you doing?
You ought not to be so careless.
There we go. I personally prefer it when leeches aren't, like, 3 feet long. That's always kind of concerning. Like, those are some Monster Hunter-sized leeches.
One of us has been doused in
Oh.
slime.
We have no means.
Oh yeah, the ice definitely works. Yeah. So I was 100% right. If you freeze the slime, they literally get frozen solid, and then you can just shatter them. Oh, more harpies.
Roaring flame.
Yeah. Oh, apparently I can't wake myself up. Got her on the upswing. Man. How much of the map? Yeah, I think I literally, like, I took this route up here, went down here. Man, for, like, it's such a similar route, and yet I'm getting, like, such very different, like, environments and encounters. This game might be big.
I'd wager our merry band can handle whatever comes.
No challenge is beyond our combined might.
Right you are.
It is rather high. It might be beyond our reach.
Come on, come here. Come here. I'm coming. There we go. Perfect.
This seems a decent spot for a campsite.
Surely a rest can wait till after we've examined our surroundings.
Let's say, given how many times some of my pawns have died, I think we might be up for a rest. Let me just take their advice and look around to be safe. I don't spot anything
Over
immediately
here,
dangerous.
please.
But let's make camp. Ugh. Perfect. Everybody's back to full health. Okay. We should be good to continue on our merry way.
You'll want to remove that slime, and soon.
Oh man, they actually knocked me out. Come on.
I could have done no better.
Battle continues.
Well said. Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
Okay. And then this should be a straight shot to the capital, right? Yeah, there we go. I'm starting to see guards. I like how everybody seems to freak out unless you sheath your weapon. It makes sense.
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes?
Indeed. Tell us there's been a shift in the chain of command.
So I haven't actually fully explored the city yet. Might as well take a peek around.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
Would allow us to save our strength, assuming we are not attacked, that is.
And of course now the frame rate starts to dip. Since we're not only in town, but it's also raining. Naturally, you could just barge into random people's houses like a proper RPG. Would it even be an RPG if you can't do that? Like, seriously.
Can't help but talking and whispering.
That's oddly suspicious.
Oof. My pack's grown rather heavy.
Perhaps 'tis time we returned to our base of operations and deposited some of our finds.
That is actually a solid point. I should probably stop futzing around in the capital and actually go to the inn, drop off some stuff. Plus, Xena leveled up her vocation, so I need to see if there's anything I want to equip.
Let me get that.
What is this?
Now
Seeker's
here's a
token.
surprise.
Our collection grows. Interesting.
I think that's the first one I've
I
found
shall
so
have to
far.
inform my own master of this.
Well, yeah, having your pawns point out secret tokens would probably be useful. Okay, yeah, so this is what I was talking about earlier, is that, like, NPCs can die permanently,
Over here.
but you can also revive them with magic. So, like, the things that you use to revive yourself in combat, or you can actually use on NPCs. Which, like, that's actually kind of nice, because it's always bugged me in these, like, fantasy settings, how it's like, you get into these weird scenarios where you have a healer in your party who can, like, resurrect the dead, and then, like, somebody gets shot by, like, a normal weapon, and all of a sudden they die instantly, and everybody acts as if nothing can be done about it, and it's like, what? So I like having, some actual, you know, like, consistency in the lore.
Mayhap the one we're here to meet intends to arrive at a different time of day.
I'm not sure we're making any progress here. We might want to remind ourselves of the particulars of our task.
Let's see here. We're in the middle of town now, so... Here we go, the vocation shop should be right over here.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be...
There we go. Heaven's Ward Sunder. Ah, Repulse. Yeah, this is what I was looking forward to. This actually lets you parry attacks. Surging Strike. Savage Lash. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, that's tempting. Just a huge overhand slam. Oh, yeah, I might have to take that. I might as well grab that. Savage Lash. I'll take that. I already got, like, horizontal attacks. I guess I don't really need the spin. Well, then I could upgrade Heaven's Word. There we go. And then let's see what Xena's got. Solemnity. Ah! Classic. Spellcasting Silence. That's always good. Palladium, that's the blocking one. Lightning Boon. Hasten Speed. I guess I need to decide, like, how supportive I want to make my pawn. Because, like, I definitely chose them to make them a mage, to make them, like, full support class. But, like, they need to have some offensive abilities, right? Although, I guess I might as well take Lightning Boon, even if I'm not going to equip it, because that way I have the option to use it if, like, I know I'm going to come up against somebody who's weak to lightning. I could just be like, oh, let me swap out one of my affinities for that, and then that way, like, I have a reason to actually, like, use campfires and whatnot. I figure fire and ice is probably good to just have as like a general loadout, and then if I run into something that's more specialized, like, oh, it's strong against ice and weak against fire or something like that, then I could just swap out one of the affinities if I need to. I feel like I might as well also learn this too. Ooh, high palladium grants clusters to nearby allies. Just blocks attacks for free. That's tempting, actually. Just AoE blocking. Hmm. What about core skills and augments? Intervention. Reduces the duration of debilitations. Oh yeah, yeah. So you can't learn new abilities at camp, but you can swap them out if you have stuff you already know. So I haven't been making much use of that because I just don't have that many abilities because I'm still very early in the game. But now I'm starting to get to the point where I could start having some actual spare abilities that I'm not using. And then the idea is like, oh, I'm going to go up against a griffin, and the griffin is like weak to fire or whatever. Now I can swap out all my abilities to focus more on stuff that would be good against the griffin. You know, stuff like that. Which I think is a pretty neat concept. Um, yeah, exactly. Like you don't have to go all the way back to town. You only have to go back to town to learn abilities, but you can swap them out in the field, which is nice. Um, oh, I'm tempted to just give this because if she can do this to the entire party, that's kind of sick. I might stick with just the fire affinity for now, and then make that my loadout for the time being.
Glad to assist you. Have you found any of the items we discussed?
I have unlocked a fairy stone. Oh boy, yeah, it takes a while before I need 90 of these before I can get the cloak. Twilight Star? I mean, it's a headband, but it actually gives some decent defense and magic defense, it looks like, so that could be a good way to, like, wear head armor that still actually shows your face if you want to. Because that is one thing, is that this game doesn't have a hide helmet option. Eternal Bond. Oh, right, because there's like a whole there's like a very loose romance system, I think, that it just like it picks a random NPC
Do come again.
that like you based on what you've interacted with the most and stuff like
Let's have a
that.
look then.
And I think Eternal Bond is meant to be like, hey, if you give this to an NPC, like that'll massively increase the odds of that becoming your like beloved or whatever it is.
Forgive me, but I cannot guide you from here. Now to report to Captain Brandt. I take it you've some business with this person. Then pray, follow me.
Let's see here. Where is... I need to go to the weapon shop. I'll check out what new stuff I can buy. Yeah, here we go. Here's the square. Keep getting turned around in this place.
That's it. I've had enough. Clear off. And don't come back till you're ready to do business properly.
What?
But I've got the coin, I swear it. I simply just...
Where is it then, eh? Bring the coin, all of it, or I'll call the sentinels on you again. Are we clear?
Hmm? Oh, 'tis you. You're the good sir who aided me in Melve.
Hello.
Thank you again, sir. You don't know how grateful I am to you. Oi, sir. We've started selling that medicine you gave me at our shop. Why don't you come see?
Well met, sir. Forgive my presumption, but were you the one who gave my granddaughter that medicine?
Oh, interesting. So, was it these two random NPCs I interacted with earlier are like now interacting with each other because of the actions I took previously? That's kind of cool.
I thought so. She's not stopped talking of her adventure since she arrived home. You have my sincerest thanks for aiding her. That girl's always running off on some fool's errand or other, for all my chiding. Once she gets an idea under her bonnet, there's simply no talking her out of it. Now listen, 'tisn't much, but I'd fain offer you a discount on my wares. Pray, make good use of it. Won't you?
Yeah. I like discounts.
Welcome and well met.
Ornate box, an intricate curio sold by a merchant who deals in such trinkets. Something small can be stored within the internal compartment. Well, given that the title of that recent quest was called, like, the Ornate
Don't
Box...
think I've forgotten your discount now. I'm not...
Always a pleasure.
I have a feeling that's relevant.
That's just as well. Better to be select.
I've brought you a gift. Will you accept it?
Thank you. Churgeon's Tome? What is that? Allowing them to use curatives on the Arisen and other allies on their own initiative. Ooh. I like that. Oh, I think I need to... I think I need to use it on them. Yeah, there we go. So now I can give potions to my pawn. And they'll just use it on me. Now there's the shops.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by...
Are you in the market for something in particular?
I need a big sword. Oh, that's a pretty big sword. I do kind of like it. It's a weird weapon, but I kind of like it. Like, you can't stab with it, but it's got the it's got a lot of weight at the end. And of course, there's the giant club. So the club has more knockdown power, and it is obviously bludgeoning damage. But the Warblade has just more overall damage, it looks like. And it's still a significant upgrade in knockdown over my previous weapon. Just not quite as much as the Urchin. Yeah, I think I'll take this. And then maybe I can sell... let's see here. Oh, the Panacea is worth a lot. That's good to know. Gold ore, worth a good chunk, unsurprisingly. Serpentine Circlet. Ooh, I could give that to someone.
Always a pleasure.
Okay.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
We ought to put it to good use.
I'm gonna dump some of my stuff in storage, because, man, am I overloaded.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to...
Okay, let's dump some stuff. Cover a great deal of health. I should probably give all these to my pawn, since they...
The foremost hospitality in... You know where to find.
Okay, first, give a bunch of stuff to my pawn. That way the pawn just has all the healing items. I'll let them use it as necessary. Parching concoction. Okay, that just cures the drenched condition. What else? Okay, we definitely don't need the arrows and stuff. Wait, Xena can probably use that? Oh, she's already got... Okay, she's wearing, like, the same thing. Never mind. In that case, I can sell it. Yeah, because, like... Okay, there we go. And then we can probably dump all the ore for now. Just in storage.
But misgivings. Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treat...
Okay, dumping all the ore and arrows and stuff. Definitely don't need to be carrying my old shield. Or a spare sword. And then we can sell the circlet and the old robe.
The foremost hospitality in... Much obliged. Well met, sir.
There we go. Got my weight down a bit. Got some stuff to sell.
Fancy a look at my wares? Welcome to... And quality's what you need if you want to survive.
Serpentine circlet. Missionary robe.
So if we...
There we go. If there's anything worth getting... Oh yeah, this is the... where you technically start with as a warrior. Animalistic rogue. Oh, and animistic rogue. Huh. I guess it's a sorcerer thing, so... Now that is a cape. Could get the Ring of Accrual. For now. Increase my carrying capacity. I want to be unencumbered. As much as possible. That's probably worth it.
Check the price. Just remember, misers die...
And then I can enhance stuff too, if I really wanted to. Tankier and lighter. Let's make the Warblade better. Traveler's Greaves.
Early deaths. Many thanks. I appreciate the business.
Okay.
Pray, follow me.
I'll say, before we move on, I think we need to sleep until nighttime. Oh, yeah, I think we could just rest here. Doze off. There we go. Is it nighttime now?
The person we're here to meet is nowhere to be seen. Shall we come?
Welcome to the Star Drop-In. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off?
I cannot afford to buy a round. Might as well pass the time.
Come back anytime.
Good. Now that we're all here, we can get on with the matter at hand.
Aha!
Understood.
Greetings, Your Majesty. Have you a moment to speak?
Yes.
You will want to hear this. 'Tis not a matter for prying ear.
Okay. We're gonna head to the slightly more concealed room that still has a wide open archway. And I knocked over a candle.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true arisen.
Yeah, tell me what's up with this whole false arisen thing.
While examining the palace ledger for evidence of the Queen Regent's misdeeds, I made a curious discovery.
Hey, John. Glad you could join us.
For some time now, it seems, she has been diverting a veritable mountain of gold to the daily purchase of sweet crown flower.
What?
What's more, this inexpedient spending habit is recorded to have begun the very day on which Arthur, the would-be arisen, appeared on the scene.
So some kind of magical ingredient for some kind of shenanigans going on, I assume?
This cannot be mere happenstance. I can only conclude that these sums are passing into the hands of Arthur himself.
Oh, it's money laundering. Okay.
Yet 'tis strange, for sweet crown flowers only grow on the eastern edge of Vermont. I dare say 'twas not an item chosen idly. Mayhap this knowledge will guide us in our pursuit of the false sovereign. 'Tis a frail hope to be certain, yet all the same, I would ask that Your Majesty venture to Vermont's eastern edge and probe into this young man's origins.
Okay.
I am glad to hear it, for I cannot shake the feeling that uncovering the identity of the false sovereign is the key to unraveling Deeza's scheme and securing your enthronement. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. You've done a fine job culling those monsters, Your Majesty. 'Tis common knowledge among the people that 'twas you who delivered them from danger. The number of those who seek out this tavern in the hope of an audience with the arisen grows by the day.
So my monster culling is working well.
Should you continue to display such valor, the day will soon come when Deeza can no
sorry to
longer
hear that,
deny your
John.
presence. And ere it slips my mind, pray, take this. 'Tis a symbol of my own gratitude.
Naught compares to the sense of achievement that accompanied.
Gimme. I wish to equip the cloak. Expeditioner's cloak. Grants the wearer an air of authority befitting of their station. Yes! Love a good cape.
It's a job well done.
Oh, that's a good cape. Plus blue's like my favorite
Indeed.
color.
You've culled more than your fair share of monsters. I expect tales of your valor will soon be told in taverns.
Oh, it's such a good cape.
Splendid.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim as a true arisen.
Yeah, as long as you got something. Still sucks to have your laptop break down.
You will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence of Deeza's misdeeds. I hesitate to ask something so dangerous of you.
Yeah, it's a
Yet I
very...
fear we have few other options.
It's a very bold choice to name a character Deeza. Like, do I even have to say it?
I have attempted to do the same through my own channels for now. Though, I have yet to uncover so much as a whisper of her plots. Would that I could undertake the task myself, but my station prohibits me from reckless action. What say you, your majesty? Might I ask this task of you?
Sounds like a plan.
I shall ensure that the door to the Queen Regent's office is open between midnight and dawn. Pray use that time to conduct your investigation.
We got a nighttime sort of thing. So
There
what
is
else do
much
you
we
got?
ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim. Of all those who serve the Queen Regent, there is but one who I have no doubt will lend his support to your majesty's cause.
So this whole quest line so far is basically just infiltrating the capital and trying to make some noise.
I refer to Waldar, a magistrate. Many a time as Deeza demanded Waldar amend the code of Vermont to her own benefit. And many a time as the magistrate refused her, for he is loyal to none but the spirit of the law. As a result, he now sits in a cell beneath the palace.
Naturally.
Our laws dictate that your majesty is our rightful ruler. Thus, as the staunchest supporter of the law known to the palace, I'm quite confident that Waldor will be willing to vouch for your majesty. What say you? Might you be willing to aid me in arranging the magistrate's release? I prepare a means for you to enter the palace dungeons. Pray, take this. This mission demands the utmost secrecy. Prithee be cautious, your majesty.
Don't worry, I'm very sneaky. I'm so stealthy. I can get anywhere with my bright white fur, my gigantic full plate suit of armor, and my sword that is as tall as I am.
Should you be discovered, I will be unable to lend aught in the way of aid.
I'm so sneaky.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we, for some time now, 'twas said that the false sovereign was recovering from his battle wounds. But as I hear it, he is now well enough to walk unaided. And so, in honor of his supposed valor, they have been holding masquerade in the palace of late.
Yeah. So, classic, go in under disguise and reveal myself to much dramatic applaud in the
false
castle.
sovereign's identity is still beyond our ken. Even the matter of from where he hails remains a mystery.
Hence the earlier bit about trying to figure out where he comes from.
Map approaching the false sovereign at one of these gatherings could afford you a glimpse into the man behind the mask. What say
right.
you, your majesty? Might I ask this task of you?
Sure.
My thanks. Some of the sentries posted at the masquerades are under my command. I shall have them ease security. So pray, slip into the venue through whatever opening presents itself.
A lot of stealth going on here, and I am so well suited to that.
Once your infiltration is successful, you will need only don a mask and act the part of an invitee. Few will think to be wary if they believe you a fellow masquerader. Here, this should suffice to help you blend in. Take care, your majesty. There is one other
I have a funny feeling this mask is not going to do a very good job of concealing my identity.
Masquerades being as they are, you will require suitable raiment. Much is made of appearances at such gatherings, and 'twould be wisest to dress the part when joining the other revelers.
Okay, so none of these quests are timed, thankfully. That one I want to figure out some more about. I kind of want to just see what this mask looks like, because there's no way that this thing... They'll never figure out my identity now! Surely, I am perfectly concealed. Oh my god. It's so funny. I'm a cat because I'm a cool cat man. I'm so sneaky. All of a sudden, there's no player character on screen. What's going on? What's happening? Hello, good bartender. As you can see, I've never been here before. Oh my god. Although I am not currently wearing any helmet, so I could just have this equipped at all times, I guess, if I really wanted to. That's really funny. Greenish slime. Can be used to enhance equipment. Ah. It turned half full of oil. Okay, good to know. Okay. Smithy. Sundries. Okay, so let's figure out what's going on with that kid. Sounds like he's trying to buy medicine, but doesn't have the money for it.
I sense eyes upon us.
What? Fresh fruits for sale. What pursuer? Where's my pursuer? The Arisen Shadow. Make contact with mysterious figures, but shadowing your every step. What? Okay, well now this is priority number one. Where are they? That is kind of... I just noticed, actually, what the fountain is.
Ah, excellent find.
That's actually kind of a clever idea for a fountain.
A treasure chest.
The head on the floor with the water coming out of the neck. I kind of love that. Where the... Okay, now I'm just gonna be paranoid all the time. You can't just drop a quest marker being like, oh, somebody's been following you. Good luck.
Will this take long? I've ought to be doing.
Are you my pursuer? Nope.
Where are you off to? Fancy a look at my wares? 'Tis good to be busy. Work begets opportunity. Always a pleasure.
Okay, fine. I guess I'll... quests. Let's go back to doing this.
This really is fine craftsmanship. This part's a little different as well.
Where is that kid?
How might I be of service? Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Have you need of me?
To be fair, I think everyone has gone to bed. I might need to pass time until daytime to actually, like, find these people. Okay, time to doze off for a bit. And it's raining. Naturally.
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
Is this a bald cat man? How are you covered in fur and bald? I don't understand the logic there.
Ox carts don't travel at night anymore. Didn't you know that? Monsters are apt to grow bold with the sun setting, you see. It would be the height of madness to take one's cart out after dark, particularly when 'tis loaded up with goods. Should you require a cart services, you'd best wait for the morn, methinks.
Oh, there's the kid.
Oh, 'tis you. You're a welcome sight. Forgive my boldness, but I've a small favor to ask of you. Would you be willing to lend me some gold? I swear you'll be repaid in full. A trinket in yon shop caught my eye. A small, ornate box of exceptional craftsmanship. Alas, 'twould seem I do not have the coin on hand to purchase it. I can certainly procure the gold later, but by then, the box might be gone. If you'd be kind enough to lend me the amount I need, I would repay every last coin.
Well, actually, I was supposed to say, he's giving me a 20% discount, so... How about this? I just buy the box myself, and then give it to him.
Always a pleasure.
And then I save 200 gold that way.
Yes? Is there aught I can do for you? Or could it be that you bought it for me? Thank you. I'll treasure this. You're a kind soul. Pray, let me return the favor someday.
He seems a young man of decent character. I believe his promise to repay your kindness was a genuine one.
This should be good.
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my tale entertain you? Nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale.
I say, this is another quest, isn't it? The, Beggar's Tale. Here it is. As he goes about his day and see if you can find out how he makes his coin.
Now, listen close, as today I shall speak of riddles and monsters with frightful mystique. In the north of Vermund is our
I guess we're in for a story.
We ought to put it to good use.
He delved into a temple of baleful feature, only to be confronted by a four-legged creature. But when our hero drew his blade, unto him a demand was made. And who the asker? Why, the beast! An uncanny affair, to say the least. Yet there was no time for shock and dismay, as "Answer my riddle," did the fearsome thing say. The trickery was clear. To respond meant certain doom. But in the midst of his answer, he'd doubtless be consumed. So a mighty attack did our hero dispense, to conquer his foe and banish it thence. With a single strike was the towering beast repelled, to quail in fear at the mortal strength it beheld. Such is the legacy of Lord Rosamond, who, needless to say, was the father of House Berkeley, which lives on to this day.
I like his rhyming scheme. It's got good flow.
Gather round, treat your ears to a tale by
Okay, I guess he just repeats.
And should my tale
I'd heard tell of a beggar doing well for himself, so I came out here to learn his ways. But it's clear this storytelling's got little to do with his wealth.
It wasn't
So
the
where's he
worst
got his
story.
coin, then? Makes a man wonder, it does. Could be.
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
Maybe if we wait a little bit.
treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
We could doze off again. See what happens.
All this hustle and bustle puts me right at home.
Oh, he's still here.
Gather round, treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a court.
It's good to be busy. What?
Gather round, treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it should. Aye, got some coin to spare your humble storyteller?
No.
Much appreciated.
Ship him a few coins.
Gather round, treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat.
Wait a little bit longer.
Go on, have a look.
Ah, of course now he's not here anymore.
Got any tales?
Lots to do. And precious little time.
Always hustle and bustle puts me right at home.
Just about any.
Okay, well what else? What else can I investigate? A nameless village. Venture to the eastern edge of Vermont. Where is Vermont? Ah, way over there. Materials. Ooh. They've like labeled all the materials a little bit. Good to know. I don't know why there's a 1 here. Does that mean something? Feels like it means something. Hmm. What does that mean? Oh, it looks like I've got a lot of places to explore still. Part of me just wants to kind of wander about the map for a bit, try to uncover some of this black area that I've been circling around. Hmm. Heading eastward. Or at least get me to another town. Oh, the inverse teleporter. Oh man. I mean, doesn't that literally just basically a murder box, considering that it teleports you randomly into the map and you can't bring anything with you? Yeah, like why would anybody use that? It's so blatantly dangerous. Huh. I mean, it is funny. I'll give it that. That is fair. I guess it is nighttime. Is there a way to see the actual current time? Uh, what is the current time? It does not say.
It would seem we've a need to visit the palace.
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
Okay. Figured it's nighttime, we might as well try sneaking into the palace while we're here.
Here we are.
We shall.
Ah. So yeah, I'm not allowed to go in just through the front door.
I'll remain here.
Okay, so this is the place that I need to sneak into, I guess.
I'll teach him a lesson.
See here. Why did the music suddenly get so ominous from entering this building? What the hell? Wait, what? Wasn't there a guy there? There's a guy there, like, just a second ago, I swear. What is happening?
Sometimes this is the only place I can find peace. Don't be daft.
What? This door keeps opening.
From bad to worse.
Okay. What? What?
Pray, take yourself elsewhere. Our services are only available to members of this establishment.
What is this establishment? Why does it feel so creepy?
My apologies, sir, but as you are not a
cannot let this pass. I'm
so confused. Ah. Available to those who can afford them. Courtesans to... Ooh, okay. Of those on the third floor, not available to new visitors. Only prized patrons. To purchase a platinum pass. Why did the brothel have such creepy music?
I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
That was such a weird building. I legitimately thought that they were trying to do like some kind of horror thing. No, it was a platinum pass for the brothel. And yeah, in so core skills are tied to weapons in DD1 because classes can use multiple different kinds of weapons. Because like you had the Strider who could use the twin blades or a bow. And like the hybrid classes like Mystic Knight could use the sword and shield and like a staff, I think. But in this game, the classes are more like Monster Hunter, where each class has a specific weapon, and you only use that weapon. So the core skills are effectively tied to the class, because the weapons are tied to the class, and vice versa. So that is different, but the core skills are also a lot more, like, all-encompassing, I guess. I'm not sure how to describe it. It's like, each core skill gives you a lot more to play with. Because, like, there are core skills in Dragon's Dogma 2 that were active skills in the old game. The example that gets brought up a lot is Tusk Toss, which was an active skill they had to equip.
It seems we must part ways for the time
in the first game. But,
You are the Arisen, yes? The captain gave me your description.
but in this one, it's just a modifier to a moveset that you get through a core skill, so... I will follow you. I guess this person is just going to sneak me inside.
Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards spy you, I will be forced to play my part.
There's nobody in here. Okay, I think the reason why the creepy music started playing in the brothel is because I didn't have an entry permit, so to speak, so I was technically trespassing. Ooh. I found armor. Let me take a look at that. Helmet. The armor's not as good as my current armor. Yeah, so... I mean, I do like the style. I like the blue sort of drapes on that, but... Anybody in here? Oh, whoa. Writings of a soldier on duty. I cannot help but think it is strange. Pawns used to loiter about the Riftstone in droves, but I've not seen a single one for some time now. 'Tis difficult to imagine where they might have gone. I wonder if this bears reporting. I'm gonna go upstairs, because I know there's a guard walking this way. He's looking the other way. Don't mind me, just gonna sneak right past you. This is going surprisingly well, all things considered. Given my general incapability for stealth. I also do not know where I'm going. I think I'm going in the complete wrong direction. Oh, this might be a good way to, like, infiltrate. What is this place? Oh, that's like the guardhouse. Should probably not go there. What? Oh, I locked myself out. Guess I got no choice. Okay, I guess I'm technically outside of the castle now, so I guess I'm probably not going to get in trouble. Hello. Whoa. That what? That was some good timing. Just found a secret passageway. Huh. I have no idea where I'm going.
Well now, you're...
What is it? Has something happened?
We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
I think I did a bad.
In here.
But I guess she's probably gonna bail me out.
Open up!
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina. We've had
Wilhelm.
reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and...
I hope she doesn't scream.
I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss.
Pray forgive the intrusion.
And what business have you here? In the nobles' playgrounds? Hmm? You've the face of someone in search of a juicy morsel. Would you be
I mostly just came here by accident.
this, perchance?
Come on then, keep pouring. Do you take me for some green lad who can't handle his cups? I'm your damned king, and a king deserves royal treatment.
Oh, is this the fake Arisen?
Of course, Your Majesty.
I think I accidentally stumbled into another quest line.
Prefer more drink, or shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Aye. Let's change things up.
I believe I cautioned you to keep your drunken revelry in check. Lest you forget, these celebrations of your valor are but a pretense for more serious matters.
I know. I do. It's just I get the poison in me and things happen is all.
You need only serve as our false king until Sven becomes consul. Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity.
Oh, he's even got like a fake scar on his
position,
chest.
Your Majesty.
Nay, I mean I. As you say, I'll go and sober up.
I like this suspicious guy in the background.
Why not remove yours as well? This is not the masquerade hall. and we now find ourselves quite alone. What
feel like
say
he
we
knows I'm here.
dispense with such pretenses and speak openly with one another, Lord Phasus?
Phasus? He does have a strong jawline.
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here, I wonder? If you came to learn of the Sovereign, then 'tis as you have seen. The man is naught but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent. Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true Arisen be?
I mean, I'd show you the scar, but I kind of
You best
got
go.
a lot of armor on.
I'll do what I can to help you make your escape.
Well, there's a quest accidentally completed.
As you can see, I run an establishment that caters to certain pleasures. You're welcome to come and play anytime. If you escape with your life, that is.
Of course.
Know, however, that our services do not come cheap.
I mean, can I get a discount, or... Well, that's that quest updated. Turn to the good captain and tell him what you have learned. The false sovereign. Okay.
Come see me in my bordlery, whene'er you're so inclined. I'll instruct my attendants to send you straight to me.
Sounds good. How do I get down from here? Oh, wait, oh. There's the staircase. I did it! So I see some draught, which I will take. I mean, is it even really stealing if I am technically the rightful king and this is all technically mine? You know? Like, I'm just saying.
So this is where you were, Master. I searched high and low for you.
Do take care not to stray so far next time.
I did get a little bit lost. I am willing to try that again, though. Okay, let's try that again. Go this way. I think I remember where the guard led me last time. I don't know if any of these guards out here want to rat me out or not. Okay. So she took me, let's say, this way. So let's try that again, from the top. Okay. Oh boy. Oh, let's get back inside. Okay. That. Okay. So I went this way last time. So I need to probably go this way. Okay. Coast is clear. This looks important. What is this? Okay, this leads outside. So... this way, then. Hmm. Oh, maybe I need to go upstairs and then... Is there a room to the left? The quest marker's like... right around here. Maybe we need to go up this way? Yeah, okay, now this is the correct floor. Okay. I think the coast is mostly clear. Here we go. Torn letter.
Who's there?
Oh, God damn it.
Pray, keep your voice low. 'Twouldn't be good for either of us if someone was summoned to come check on me. Could it be that you have come to bring Mother's schemes to light?
Maybe? If you're cool with it and you're not going to narc on me.
Disa is my mother. Pray forgive me for not telling you sooner.
Gotcha.
It was never my intent to deceive you. I'd simply feared that if I spoke the truth, none would wish to involve themselves with me. But that is no longer a concern. 'Tis clear that we are allied in purpose.
Okay.
My word, you mean to say that you are the true Arisen? That the sovereign currently residing in the palace is a pretender?
Yep.
Could Mother have had a hand in that as well?
Probably.
Sven appears to be missing from his chambers. Have you seen him?
Me? No, sir.
Then start searching, you fool. Should aught befall the regent kin, 'tis us who'll answer to her grace.
Forgive me. My absence seems to have made this rather more difficult for us. You ought leave the palace at once.
Probably should.
Turned up little of interest, but I've a mind to look into this further. I shall send word to Captain Brandt if I discover aught you should know. I'll head out first and speak with the Sentinels. Use that opportunity to make good your escape.
Sounds like a plan. I am curious, though. Can I actually read the letter? Fragment of a letter that was torn to shreds. You could just make out the crest of Batal and the name Disa. Best you showed this to Captain Brandt. Okay. Oh, I forgot. I need to sell the gemstones.
Forgive me. I couldn't sleep. Thought a stroll might clear my mind.
Oh, no, we're doing some Dark Souls platforming now. And we're good.
It's too quiet here. Are brigands lurking about?
Nope, no brigands here. Just a gigantic cat man with a sword. Don't mind me.
Let's take it easy today.
Such peace.
There we go, and there's my party. Now let's go to Captain Brandt and tell him about our...
Come to admire my sculptures, have you?
No? Who are you?
Oh, oh. To think my
I'm in the middle of something here.
collector would reach in the ears of the Arisen.
Wait, what? You what?
If only my collection were complete, I'd fain allow you to inspect it. Alas, the sculpture that I commissioned to be its centerpiece is yet to arrive. And 'twould wound my pride to have you behold my collection ere 'tis made whole. If your curiosity shall not be denied, however, mayhap you'd consider paying a visit to the sculptor in my stead. The man's home is located in Batal. You need only tell him that I eagerly await the sculpture's completion.
Gotcha.
Shall we seek some answers?
I will handle that later, good random citizen. Kind of in the middle of something right now. Gotta go to the pub and figure some stuff out. Ah, the pub is this way.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
We ought to put it to good use.
Ah, there's Brant. Hey, I've done some shit.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim as a true arisen. How fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious to be found in the Queen Regent's office? This scrap. 'Twas part of a letter, and from Batal no less. This alone can prove little, but 'tis clear that Deeza's schemes run deep.
Gotcha. Well, to be fair...
Deeza's actions have weighed even on the mind of her own son.
Oh yes, there's that too. Yes, I kind of got her son in on this whole deal, so... That's kind of a valuable in, but, you know, he's also a kid.
'Tis a surprise, but a welcome one. Deeza is the doting mother before the Regent King. If Regent King Sven is willing to aid us by drawing Deeza's focus, we may be able to gain more useful information. You have done well, Your Majesty. Though I am limited in the aid I'm able to offer, I bid you, take this.
What could the Queen Regent be plotting?
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to
And now,
Your Majesty's claim as a true arisen.
I can tell you about how I snuck into a whorehouse and managed to spy upon the Queen, just straight up telling us basically her whole scheme.
Well, well. He is merely Deeza's puppet then. 'Tis likely that he knows naught of her schemes, even were he to be removed. I suspect some other would simply be made to take his place. But if there's aught that compels my attention, 'tis this other man you mention. Phases, was it?
Yeah, his facial hair is way too cool to be just a minor character.
He seems a man of import, and yet I have never heard of him. Pray, allow me to investigate this matter further. You've done well, Your Majesty. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Queen Regent Deeza appears to be working in concert with this Phases fellow. But what precisely is their aim?
That's odd.
That cleared out a few quests. So yeah, so I think I was supposed to like put on the whole masquerade thing and get a pretty outfit and walk into the into the party and do everything, but instead I just kind of stumbled through a fake wall and wound up in the place regardless. That's gonna make for some interesting guidance when these pawns eventually start guiding other players to do that quest line. I'm very curious to see how that plays out. Oh man. Case of Sculptor's Block. Oh jeez, that's like miles away. Okay, so we still got the Caged Magistrate. We got the beggar we're trying to figure out. Nameless Village. No, where is the, I need to find the warrior mentor so I can start getting some extra skills and stuff. Oh, also I should probably deposit...
Welcome to the start. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start?
Yeah, because I found that extra armor set that I don't really need. So I need to dump that in storage as well.
Weary at this hour, sir? You must have...
Go. That away. That away. And put that away. I guess I don't need this anymore because I got a way cooler cape. And I should probably sell these gemstones for some more extra cash.
Quite a tale to tell. Much obliged.
Fancy a look at my wares? This really is fine craftsmanship. Come take a look. You'll be glad you did.
Actually, I'm curious.
Do come again.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Because he's the guy that gives me a discount. Does he give me a better sell rate, too? 100, 800.
Always a pleasure.
It didn't look like he's giving me a bonus.
Are you in the market for something in particular?
Yeah, 900 and 800. Okay. This should be fine. I guess I'll hold on to the masquerade thing. Since I
Do come again.
don't particularly need it anymore. I feel like I learned a lot more by not going to the party the normal way. Yeah. Also, actually, I think I can upgrade my armor.
And quality is what you need if you want to survive.
Enhance equipment. Warblade. Yeah, I might as well upgrade my armor, right? While I'm here. I have the money for it. I like how the upgrade makes the armor also lighter. That's kind of great. Slate colored horn. I need scrap iron.
Hope to see you again.
So is that also pulling from my storage? It's like I dumped all of my iron.
Ah, excellent find.
So if I go up here then... Man, the frame rate really is terrible at times.
You must have quite a...
But if I go here... Okay, cool. So weapon upgrades and stuff go from your storage. That's great.
Tale to tell.
Yeah, I'm just... Oh, I didn't know if it worked that way in the old game. I'm glad to see it still does. You know what? I should probably... It's been a while since I've rested in an inn.
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the morrow.
Should, just get a good sleep in. Do a nice hard save.
I trust we've all inspected our equipment.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
A new day, a new perspective.
Okay. There's a camping kit up here as well. Huh! Okay. Here's that beggar.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale.
Okay. Let me check something real quick. Oh man, I've already been streaming for nearly 3 hours. Honestly, I might want to take a break. Oh, we should get into a couple more fights before we go. Get out of the town where I can finally get my frame rate back.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
There you go. My frames, they return. Okay. So, what quest do I want to go on? I could check back in with the village. It has been a few days now. Which, to be fair, that is actually in the opposite direction. But we can go up here and then turn left, so... Because there is definitely still a lot more map to uncover. Oh, there's lethal water in the way. Okay. Luckily there was a massive bridge. Jesus.
We are none of us alike in vocation.
Our respective abilities are unique as well.
I mean, the engine handles the open world part just fine. It only really struggles in the city. Like, already, just here, you can see my frame rate's like... I mean, I don't know how well it translates over the stream. But it's way better, like, out in the open world than it is in town. And, like, it handles, Monster Hunter just fine. It handles, like, all that kind of stuff. I think it's just that, it has trouble handling, like, 40 NPCs being on screen at the same time. Oh, now I rank up warrior. Well, I mean, I'm like just outside of town.
Take each trial as it comes.
So I might as well just go back in town and see what new shit I got. Kind of awkward, but, you know.
A fine place to harvest some ingredient.
How are we to get through this door?
I've heard some people, and again, this is speculation from random people on the internet making various statements, so take it with a grain of salt. But some people have been saying that it's an issue with, like, how pathfinding is calculated. Because it's, like, recalculating everybody's pathfinding, like, every frame. And normally that's fine when you're just, like, dealing with, like, monsters and pawns. But when you've got all of these NPCs everywhere, it's like, that's when it causes the game to chug. Because there's so many things going on, and has to recalculate all of these things all the time. Oh, well, hello.
Care to stay and talk a moment?
Sure, I guess.
I'm glad. Sit down, won't you?
I just cannot stop getting interrupted by NPCs.
I'm rather fond of this place.
My hands are going through my leggings.
I never imagined a city could be like this. So full of excitement, so alive. And how could I have? In all my life, I've hardly left the palace. My mother is quite strict.
Can you, like, give me money?
Oft did I long for a taste
Now
of
that I know that you're
normal
secretly
life.
rich.
Even aught as simple as going shopping for myself. My mother has always procured the things I covet for me, so to pick out an item and obtain it with my own hands held a certain appeal.
I guess he probably doesn't have access to the treasury, exactly.
Of course, in the end, you were the one who made the purchase. That's all right. I know you meant well. Besides, I can safely say it was still a novel experience.
It was technically cheaper.
I wanted to give you something in return by way of thanks. Here, this is for you. My apologies, friend, but I'd best be going. I mustn't let Mother find out I left the palace.
But, like, this is actually super interesting, because this is the continuation of me buying him the box from earlier, but because I did that other quest in the meantime that revealed his true nature, I think his dialogue is, like, radically different from what it probably would have been. Like, maybe he would have revealed that he was a noble here, but because I ran into him in the palace before this scene could happen, it, like, changed how this dialogue is going. That's actually really cool. Oh, he got me to Jasper. That's a cool, like, 900 gold. I'll take that. Let me see what new vocation stuff I got.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should...
Ooh, here we go. Consumes less stamina. Okay, okay. Knoll Breaker. Ooh. It specifically, like, knocks people off balance, you say? Hmm. I didn't get any new core skills, though. Xena's basically out of points anyways. I think I'm going to stick with my current loadouts. Although I might as well upgrade Goring Lunge. Since it is just straight up, yeah, less stamina.
Be glad to assist you. Always a pleasure.
There we go. Okay, now we're ready to adventure. I figure maybe get into one or two more big fights and
We ought to put it to good use.
Actually, can I just take the ox cart to that town?
This ox cart's bound for Melv.
Where's Melv?
I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Relatively safe means... How you spend the journey is up to you. You can enjoy the scenery. Oh, you can... So it's actually, like, physically... You can go there and just ride the cart the whole way.
Fine. Out of the cart, all of you.
Okay, Melv. Okay. I need to actually start memorizing names. That's Harv. Okay. I don't know where Melv is. Oh, Melv is all the way up there. Actually, I heard that... I think the warrior guy is somewhere up here. So maybe I will take that to Melv.
This ox cart's bound. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Sure.
Oi there, friend. Care to help a fellow out? All I ask is that you hear my request. What have you got to lose?
Sure.
My thanks, sir. As to the matter at hand, it concerns my ox cart business. I've been holding off service on account of all the monsters on the road, but now I feel prepared to start making trips to Melv again. Only trouble is, there are still monsters about, and I can't help but worry for the safety of the carts. That's where you come in. See, I've got a letter here from Lady Margit, the Watchhead's wife, to be delivered to one Sir Leonard in Melv. I'd like you to accompany the cart in my stead and see to it that the letter reaches its recipient. What say you, friend?
Sure.
Splendid. I knew I was right to put my faith in you. Now, the carts only depart at certain hours of the day, but I find that time flies.
Lady Margaret,
Take
the
a seat at
fellow man.
station to wait. And mind you don't forget to pay your way before you board. That's standard practice, and I would advise against trying any funny business. Each cart travels with an escort of trained soldiers, see? In case it encounters any monsters out on the road.
Makes sense.
So anyone thinking of riding for free will have to take the issue up with them. But
Also
enough
makes
of
sense.
my lecturing. Just make sure that letter gets to Sir Leonard, then come find me when the job's done. Oh,
Gotcha.
and I'll pay your fare this time, seeing as you're doing me a favour and all. Come find me when you've delivered that letter. I'll be waiting to hear from you.
We need only deliver it to the intended recipient.
As well doze off then. I was about to say, I was like, so are you going to cover my fare at least? And I was like, he did. He actually paid me double. So.
Fine, that hurts.
Nope.
Now's your chance.
I sense that there is a... Oh, shit. Is that a fucking dragon? Oh, hello. Oh, that is a straight-up dragon. Okay.
Hurry, everyone! Get yourselves to safety.
I guess we're doing this. This is one hell of a thing to end the stream on. Luckily, we have a lot of people here. Oh. Oh, jeez. No, I need to get on this guy. Oh, I've been given a barrier. Come on, stay on top. Okay. Oh, this dragon is disgusting. Ugh. Oh, gotta back up. Oh god, oh god. I'm being lit on fire. Oh god, I can't get out of it! He like stun locked me. Yeah, this is chaos. But I kind of love it. Oh god. Get out of there before it starts lighting me on fire again. This thing's just covered in bile. Oh, back it up. Back it up. There we go. Oh man, the pustules. There we go. Oh man, the way that the skin like flaps. Ah, it's so gross. This thing is so gross. Oh no. Oh no. I might have fallen down a little bit. Oh. Okay, there's the heal. Whew. There we go. Oh, he just like... Oh man, this thing is so gross. Do they really need to animate the skin flaps? On the broken pustules. Oh, what's he doing? What's he doing? Oh, it's... Oh, he like... Okay, he like recovered his pustules. Yeah, hey, you get back down here. Oh.
Show yourself.
Oh.
'Twas a lesson in determination. Somehow I knew you'd come.
Oh yeah. How that like Valhazak is gross, but he's just like covered in rotten flesh. Like the fact that this guy not only is covered in pustules, but when you break the pustules, you can like see the skin flaps. Like that little detail. It'd be one thing if you just popped them and then they were gone. The fact that like the skin was still there, it gave me the heebie-jeebies. You look cool and also have a duo spear. Can I have one?
Ulrika, glad I am to see you unharmed. You must return to the village. Everyone is concerned for you.
Forgive me. I'd best go. But I shan't forget this. Thank you. Truly.
Who are
that
you?
Wasn't the dragon, but a poor imitation of it. No wonder I feel so hollow. Sigurd.
Hello, Sigurd. I believe you are a main character.
You're the current Arisen, aren't you? I pray you do not walk the same path as I have. 'Tis a style all my own.
Can I have it?
A patchwork of techniques, honed for the sole purpose of slaying the dragon.
Oh, and that just straight up gives me the Mystic Spear Hand vocation. Well, okay then. I might be swapping vocations soon. Did the ox cart survive?
Wasn't sure we'd survive that, but here we are. My thanks for your efforts.
Okay.
Where are you going?
Some of us get complacent. I'll train every day.
So I guess we can probably hop back onto the cart. Whoa, that was certainly an event. Oh, no. Let's say, is there more to talk to? I think I need to talk to more people.
There's ought to be said for peace and
Oh, did we actually make it to Melv? Okay, we're in Melv. Good. I wasn't sure if, like, we got interrupted halfway through, or if, this was actually the town we were supposed to be in. I didn't fully process that. Okay, so I need to give... yeah, Margit.
You really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking. Is that you, Norbert? Ah, fie. Wait, listen. The brave fool said he was going to look for her. I'd go and search for him myself. I'm not afraid of monsters. So I thought, mayhap... Please, sir. I worry for many thanks. Go into the forest and turn when you reach the tree with the bird's nest, keeping the cliff to your right. Ah, this won't work, will it? I could see the route in my brother and I are the only ones who use that path, to my knowledge. I suppose there's only one thing for it. I'll have to show you the way. Just be alert. I'll need you to watch over me. Keep right.
Okay. I need to deliver this letter first.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me.
Yeah, so now I can get this spear hand. So yeah, I think I'll pause it for there today. There's a lot of other stuff going on now, and we just finished on a pretty big end note. Magic and a duo spear. Halts the enemy in their tracks. The longer you charge, the longer the enemy will be restrained. Target is down, or if the target is not expecting the attack. So yeah, so now I've got... Ooh, that looks pretty cool. Might ditch the hood, though, just because I like my hair. Okay, so you can't wear heavier armor with this, I guess. Huh.
Did you need something?
Conjures magical blades that fly of their own accord. Ah. Scattering bolt. Might as well grab that. That. Okay.
Do come again.
I'm aware of how maximum health works. Okay. Let's save. Save and return to title screen. Okay. Man, yeah, a lot of stuff happened at the end. Whew. But yeah, thank you all for tuning in. Man, this game is really fun. And now I've finally unlocked the other vocation I plan on playing. So I'm looking forward to messing around with that a lot. So don't be surprised if next time I stream this, I have a lot more points in that vocation. But for now, I think I will bid you all adieu. And maybe I'll stream tomorrow. I feel like I'm more likely to stream on Sunday. We'll see. Depends on how busy I am tomorrow. But for now,